SHOT Show 2018 with Jason of Prometheus Lights, and now
and
4 Sevens.
Yeah, absolutely. It's
How
great
you
to
doing?
see you.
It's good to see you again, man.
I'm doing pretty well.
Well, you're looking well, and in spite of, I'm sure, a bit of stress and
yeah,
absorbing all of that.
Yeah, I don't look green at all.
You look fine. You look fine. You look much better than I do. Now, there's been an acquisition.
Yeah.
A lot of us already know about that, but since you are the man at this point, you know, David, great guy. He's stepped aside a little bit or stepped into the background, what have you. So, tell us about. I don't want, we'll get into the history on other things later.
Okay.
But tell us about the acquisition and where you think you'll be going here in the future.
All excellent questions. I mean, to a degree, we're figuring a lot of that out sort of as we go. But David came to me, it was quite a number of months ago, and we just started having a conversation. He said, you know, I'm thinking about maybe getting out of the game. Do you have any interest? And at the time, it seemed totally insane, at least to me.
And it's not like you don't look like an insane guy.
Right, exactly.
And do we ever really identify an insane guy? It's always the, hey, the next door neighbor, he looked like he was perfectly normal.
Yeah, really quiet, nice guy. Yeah, and so we talked a lot over the months, and actually flew out to Atlanta and spent a few days with David talking about stuff. And for me, it just became more clear that it was both sort of a good fit philosophically. We're sort of interested in and driven by a lot of the same things, but it's also a really big opportunity for me, and also, you know, and as I've said, an honor and a privilege to do that, because certainly David is one of the guys in the classified industry that I've always looked up to, sort of from the beginning. So yeah,
absolutely.
I mean, it's going to give me a lot more ability, I hope, to do new things more quickly with the resources that 4 Sevens has versus like just me trying to do stuff in my shop. So
right. Good deal. So basically, it's literally a handoff, almost like a relay race, where you've been handed the proper tool, in this case, 4 Sevens, and machinery, resources, etc., have been put in your hands. And obviously, David felt confident in your abilities to do so. I don't think he would have done that lightly.
Yeah, he could have said no, so I hope that it's a good sign that he...
And having talked to him on a few occasions and going way back to when he was doing the kitchen table sales, I don't think he did this lightly whatsoever. So...
Yeah, I mean, I definitely feel a lot of responsibility in that sense, because, I mean, like him, you know, I've built my own thing with Prometheus, and that's not something that, you know, is easy.
Right.
It's not something that one takes lightly. I mean, over the course of time, you have to just put so much into it. So yeah, I mean, I understand that and also want to respect that.
And in that regard, your work with, well, really not with, you started Prometheus.
Yeah.
So when I say your work with Prometheus, I mean as the creator, so to speak, the guy behind the steam shovel, if you will.
Sure.
You know, you appreciate what David had done with 4 Sevens, and so you understood that. Basically, you understood that responsibility that you're taking on and those challenges.
Yeah, I hope so.
Yeah.
I mean, David's been at it a little bit longer, and sort of coming from more of the design side, and I'm sort of coming more from the manufacturing side. But I feel like that's going to be a good blend.
Very good, very good. So, what are your thoughts on the immediate future? I mean, obviously, this is SHOT Show. It's January 2018. Yeah. We're kicking into 2018 on some really good notes on a lot of things. On my end, there's a lot of things that have been very positive. Have you found the beginning of 2018 to be, other than the obvious acquisition of 4 Sevens, have you found it to be somewhat inspiring?
Yeah, it's always good to start a new year, and so far things have been going pretty well. This is actually, I mean, the main thing I've been focused on over the last few months, so that's definitely taken up a lot of time, and you know, now we'll continue to do so. So one of my biggest challenges is going to be how to effectively manage both Prometheus and 4 Sevens, but I mean, I think there's enough overlap that should be doable. Is your
plan to actually blend the companies or the products or the branding, so to speak? Is your plan to do that at some stage?
In the short term, no. I plan to maintain at least the brands of Prometheus and 4 Sevens separately, although all the 4 Sevens stuff will be going onto my website. So, I mean, that's one of the big questions is how to do that, or to make that
Make it a
I'm going to say
merger.
a merger, even though it's not really a merger.
Yeah, kind of like a seamless transition.
Yeah, I mean that's the aspiration,
Yeah.
and to try to eliminate confusion and how to present that.
Do you expect that you will be, or have you already combined manufacturing or production, or will that still be a separate?
So I mean, most of the Prometheus stuff is made in-house except the beta. So the beta will continue to be manufactured in my current facility. All the 4.7 stuff will continue to be manufactured separately. Over time, that may change. I don't know.
That may merge as well. Right.
But yeah, I mean, that's more of a long term.
Yeah. And everything is really in transition. I mean, this day and age, there's a lot of movement going on. A lot of companies and a lot of entities.
Yeah.
Okay, very good. So, anything else new on the horizon for you, sir?
That's a fabulous question as well. I guess this is sort of a teaser. Can we do that? Is that
Please.
allowed?
Yeah.
I don't. Have
Are you
anything...
kidding me? Wait a minute. I'm all about the teasers. Okay, so.
So I mean, I don't have anything hugely different, but since we're here at SHOT Show, this is my Mill Leo flashlight. So for military and law enforcement, I've never tried to make tactical flashlights. I don't claim to make them. But I get a lot of customers who are in that line of work that say, I would really just like a black flashlight. So we made a test batch of these in the past. I've actually gone through 4 different coating vendors. So this is a nickel, sorry to make your camera down again. So this is actually nickel plate with a PVD over the top of it. So one of the Prometheus brand things is I nickel plate all the aluminum because I like to have 100% of that metal covered in a protective coating. So this is my normal nickel with a black PVD over the top.
That's nice.
So I think I finally found a company that I'm happy with, so hopefully we'll start actually producing some more of these. But at this time we're making so few, it will still be restricted to active duty people. And not because there's anything incredibly special about this, but we just don't make that many. And I would like those guys who have requested them to actually be able to get them.
I appreciate that. You want the actual active users to have them instead of a guy who just wants to have it because it's something different. Yeah, beautiful. Do you anticipate, based upon that information and dialing in your quality control, you found a good person, a good vendor to be able to produce the PVD or to coat the PVD?
Yeah.
What type of a time element do you anticipate with being able to put them into more full production, if you have a timeline on that?
I don't know. Part of that is based on demand. So right now, I think we had 30 lights done basically as a test batch, which we did before. The previous coating was good, but the vendor was just hard to work with.
Sure.
So the new company seems to be easy to work with. Their coating's been flawless. So
Very good.
yeah, we'll basically do as much as we can. Hopefully as much as there's demand for, but that's always a challenge.
Absolutely. Any other teasers for us?
Well, so I have this little guy. So you guys probably are already familiar with the, do you want the light off? Familiar with the Beta QRV2,
Right.
which is basically my 2nd generation quick release. So you just, so I'm going to do that on camera, pulls to disconnect. There's actually a pocket clip option that goes with that as well, which we may have over here. And so this new thing is basically a positionable neck with a mag base. There's just a magnet in the bottom and uses the same mechanism. So you can just snap your Beta QR in and out. And so for me, I keep one of these in my glove box, and I always have a keychain light on me. So if you get a flat tire, if you need to look under the hood or whatever that might be, you can just snap it on. Also good for like plumbing and stuff like that. And this is actually a coolant hose from a CNC machine. So it's actually quite rigid.
Okay.
And this doesn't make a difference right now, but it's actually watertight as well.
Matt?
Yes.
I'm just going to...
Magnet's pretty strong.
Yeah. And it is sealed. And as a coolant hose, it's going to be, it's designed to handle extreme variations of temperature.
Yeah, I'm not sure what the material is, but yeah, it'll handle heat and cold and
so the
liquid
material is a
and-
natural transition for something like this. It might be outdoors and whatever.
Yeah, it's not the first time Lockline has been used sort of as a flexible I don't know what we would call a flexible neck.
Right.
Versus a coolant or vacuum hose or something like that. But it's a great great product for this application.
Very good. Okay, Jason, well, listen. First day of SHOT Show. It's great to see you.
Yeah, thanks
Enjoy
very much.
the rest of it.
Appreciate you stopping by.
Thank you.
We'll see you guys soon too.